So first of all, I'm going to get into our little scenario-based questions. And they're a little bit off cuff, edgy. You may use the word, but they're not something that would happen in the BBC introducing tent when you're being interviewed. Mm-hmm. So the first question I've got to you, I'm going to start off light. You're building a new set for a video, right? It's whether it be a TikTok, whether it be a music video, you've had to build a new set, and to keep the cost low, you're building it yourselves,
right?
So you borrow the disc saw, whoever you're borrowing it off, your old man, whoever. You've got the disc saw out, you're making this set. Who is the most likely in the band to cut off their finger building this set?
I'd like to say me.
Yeah, I would say you.
Right, but I think I'm too cautious. I think I'll be whining like a baby, going, lads, be careful with the saw.
Yeah. So probably it's me then. Actually, yeah. I think you would be too cautious, but I'm like, right, give me that. I don't need the options. I'm getting. That's it. I'm in.
Get stuck in.
Yeah, I'd probably take my thumb off. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, so you can also pick from the other band. Who's the third band member that we're missing?
Yeah,
Mason. Right. So you can also pick from.
Go for Mason is because he works on a building site, so
he'd be all right. Yeah. He'd be the one that should be making it for you, really.
Yeah, he'd be finessing the saw. Yeah.
Will he? Is that what he's been doing over lockdown?
Yeah.
So
finessing the saw.
That sounds like an awful euphemism. Right. So the next section we've got, TikTok's gone massive. It's blown up. You've gone out to LA to collaborate with one of these TikTok houses, one of the ones where they're all of age, one of the better ones.
Good clarification.
Just to clarify for the people. As you're on the way to this massive house in the hills, you get kidnapped by the mafia.
Right.
In LA, whether it's mafia, gang, you get kidnapped.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They give you all a kilo of cocaine. You all have to sell the kilo of cocaine. Who's going to be the first one to sell it all to get free?
First of all, good question, police officer. Nice try.
I don't know what cocaine is. Huh?
Yeah. Nice one. No comment.
Yeah. I honestly think you and Mason would sell out like twice as fast as me, because you two have just got that like gift of the gab. You can talk to anyone. Like you could just you'd be able to pull up like conversation and somehow slide it in there. That do you know what I mean? I'd be like, have you had a good day? Would you like any cocaine?
Imagine wandering around LA and a British lad comes up to you and is just like, hello.
Yeah.
Would you like any cocaine?
Good evening, sir.
Also, it's definitely Mason. It's definitely Mason who would do the best, because if you turned up to buy cocaine and me and Mitch were stood there, you'd just mug us.
I don't know how much money you lot had made.
Yeah. You'd knock us over like something easy to knock over.
Bowling pins.
Yeah, bowling
pins. There we go. Yeah. Knock us over. Come back to me on that one.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Right. I've got two more little quick scenario questions for you. You're on tour. Tickets are sold out. You've done amazingly. You've sold the tickets out. You've realised that there's more people seem to be getting in than what you anticipated. And they're paying a lot more for tickets than what you put on the card. Mm. Someone in the band has been touting tickets and standing outside selling them for more. Who out of the band is it most likely to be?
So it's someone who needs the money then.
Yeah.
Essentially. If you haven't noticed, these questions are all really simple questions, just exaggerated.
Who's it going to be, Mitch? Who needs the money?
I wonder. Always needs money. Whenever we have to pay for anything, there is one member in the band who never has any money.
That's funny. That I don't know. It's past. I wouldn't know, Mitch. Honestly,
it's Cal.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah.
Thanks for the idea, by the way.
Yeah.
Do it. It's a good idea.
Yeah. And to be fair, if it was you, I'd be like, oh, fair enough. You know,
fair enough.
Where you're coming from?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it. Now I've got the permission on camera now as well. So
Yeah, exactly.
this has worked out a treat.
Right. And the last question is, as you're on this tour where Callum's touting the tickets, you've rented an Airbnb. You're up in Scotland somewhere in the Highlands. You're in the middle of nowhere. You've rented this Airbnb, and the Airbnb seems a little bit booky, but it's dead cheap. So you want to stay there. Gets the first night, and you hear a lot of strange noises coming from this B&B. You start having a little nose around. Wake up the next morning, the owner of the house comes over to check you're all okay, and she lets you know that the house is haunted. You're meant to be staying there for a week longer. You don't want to move because of how cheap it is. Someone has to hold a seance. Get the Ouija board out. Fuck around. Get the sage out. Who out of the band is it most likely going to be that is going to hold the seance?
See, me and Mitch used to watch. Just give you a bit of backstory to this one. Me and Mitch used to watch horror films in Sheffield, and Mitch once asked me to sit at the top of the stairs so he could go to the toilet during the break of this horror film we were watching. So, Mason.
So not you, Mitch.
Yeah. Unless I could sit at the top of the stairs with him, it'd be all right.
Yeah, it took many years of watching horror films to train myself up. I would be the last person to touch a Ouija board on planet Earth. So, it's not.
Oh, no way.
Mason it is then.
Yeah.
There you go.
He's useful, Mason. Yeah.
He does sound pretty useful.
On one hand, he's got the saw. On the second hand, he's Ouijaing. Some sort of supernatural DJ.
He's asking the Netherworld for instructions on the power saw.
if any Rills fans listen to this and do fan art, then you get drawing that one, I think.
Yeah. Supernatural DJ DIY.
Supernatural DIY DJ. I like it.